your boy, Margio. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. Today we got another, another Larry Bird video. NBA legend speaking on Larry Bird. I ain't gonna lie, this is might be the only channel on YouTube. It might be more. I know Johnny and some probably other two people be reacting to Larry Bird videos, but I react to Larry Bird dang near every single day. And you know how to throw on my green hat till I get a jersey. I'm getting a Larry Bird jersey very soon. I don't know if I want to get white or green, or should I get both? You know what I'm saying? I might should just get both, right? But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that, me getting a Larry Bird jersey. Y'all made me a Larry Bird fan, so I appreciate y'all, man. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for your boy. Subscribe. Hope y'all become one of your favorite reactors. And I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And I just pray that number of blessings and opportunities come y'all way. Let's get it.
That man was a magician. Larry Bird was the coldest talker ever, man. And he backed it up because he was so cold. He's demolishing everybody.
Don't mind me, I'm sick too. I just got done running.
I didn't even leave nothing on the clock. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful. Wait, who's the white guy you put on here?
You can hear these stories all day long,
I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me. And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game. Like, Larry beat you with his will and his mind. But he didn't have the athletic ability that Kobe and Michael and LeBron and those guys had. Larry willed himself and his team to win. It's too easy to have Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant as an idol. The guy flies around and do whatever he wants. It's too easy. My guy doesn't run, doesn't jump, and play the best of everybody else. He's here.
Legend.
This is my idol, the best player ever, in my opinion. We walked out on the court, and he said, who guarded me? Larry's always called me Cheesy, right? He's like, Cheesy, who guarded me? And I was like, you got Kelly, you got Lamb, I got Benson. He's like, you ain't got no brothers? Like you? He's like you. Disrespecting me. That's what he said. Yeah. That's exactly what he said. He said, hey man, you can't put no white dude on me. That is straight disrespect. He said, don't put no white dude on me. So check this out. So the next year we come back, I said, I got somebody for your ass, right? He said, who you got? I said, Rob. He said, okay. He's a little better. He said, but don't ever put no white dude on me because that is disrespectful. Yeah, Larry Bird was the coldest talker ever, man. And he backed it up because he was so cold. I'm going to take you over to this corner. I'm going to dribble 2 times. I'm going to get your ass in the face. And it bet not touch the rim. And then he said, if it do, I'm going to come right back and do it again until it touch it. That's how Larry Bird used to get out. Wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So people, ask people about him. I used to tell you, boy, you can't do with me. I'm too much.
Oh my God.
Wow. I'm going to give you a Christmas present. This jump right in your face. It's like this, man. I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay.
Yeah, I'll pray for you, man.
Getting his head ready to play. And first play of the game, he says, I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes. And he shoots a 3. I was pissed. Even though I said, I wasn't mad he hit the 3.
Right.
This bitch that's called me Holmes. And so it's set up for a really interesting game. Because I remember one time I came down and I dumped it on him. He laying on the ground, he fouled me, and I'm pointing. Around, they find and we said, hey, Rook. I said, what? He said, what you? He said, I like you. You got, he said, you got balls, but I'm still gonna get 30 on your ass. You know, he got about 38, but I had to pay my dues. I wasn't upset about that because, back then, as a rookie, you got to pay your dues. Simple as that. Who was the first person to bust your ass? Man, I'm gonna keep this real with y'all, man. My ass got busted real early, man. We was playing Boston Celtics. So the great Larry Bird, I didn't really know much. I'm from Indiana. Larry's from Indiana. I knew about the history of Larry, but I didn't realize how he really got down. When we got to Boston that morning, I knew something wasn't right. I saw an X-Man. He was limping around the court a little bit like he was sore. I figured he'd be all right. Xavier McDaniel. I figured he'd be all right. But I go to the game on the early bus. I get there. They come out they say, "Hey, Sean, you starting tonight against Larry." And I was like, "Well, okay. I'm all for it, though." So actually, he didn't play. He had a sore knee. But my point to you is this: Larry gave me 50 and 3/4. Oh, there's the white flag right now.
50.
Bird on the 20-year-old Kemp takes the ball.
Back up.
He's got 40. He was hitting everything, and he talked to me the whole entire game.
Talking to you.
What did he say? Some dude. Well, first of all, he asked me to jump ball. He said, "You got the bro called my records in high school, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He goes, "Yeah, you the one that used to talk to my brother too, right?" Like Eddie. And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He said, "I got you tonight." So every shot he was calling, at the defensive end, he would tell me, he'd be like, "When I get down to this end, I'm going to pump fist you, get an hand one on you, look at you, wax." That's how cold Larry Bird was. He was a savant.
That's some Superman shit.
Like, just a savant. Like, 2 plays ahead on everything. I was just talking about this maybe 3 or 4 days ago, how hard it was to go into Boston and be the team when Bird is in his prime. We were playing Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. So they gave me the task of guarding Larry Bird. So guarding Larry Bird, I'm like this 25-year-old rookie in the league. They said, "Dennis, you have to guard him." And I'm like, "Man, I say, guard him." So that was my whole job, to guard the toughest guy on our team, on the other teams. So, so I'm guarding him. And every time I turn my head, he's over there in the 3-point line. He said, "I'm over here, Rook." I'm like, that was it. I got to go out there and run out there like a dumbass. Let's go there, try to contest it, and get the 3. I'm like, okay.
Chubby white guy, he wore us out, man.
Yeah, I seen he did wear y'all out. I seen a video on my brother account.
The one between his ears.
He reacted it.
That was his best, because he made the 3-pointers and he had assists and rebounded, steals. He was always at the right place at the right time on the court. One of the great players I had the opportunity to play against.
There's nobody that I ever played against that I love and respected more than Larry Bird. The man, listen, you couldn't give him an inch or he would just shoot it right in your face. He was dominating both ends of the court. And so Larry Bird made me a better player, and I think I made him a better player. And together, we made the NBA better.
I remember sitting on the bench watching Kevin McHale and Larry Bird. And Larry Bird did something. To me, I'm still marveled at this. And he got so many people. It was a timeout. And one of our teammates, Boy Kofold, had a camera. Right. He's taking pictures. So Larry Bird came over there and looked at our bench. And he said, 3-pointer. From right over here.
Just talking to them, bro.
Looking like Babe Ruth. Man, all in your shot already, Wade, right? Yeah. So I'm sitting there looking. He looked down at the floor. Hell, everybody looked down at the floor. He like he threw something. He hit a 3.
They didn't believe that.
And I remember Kevin kind of looking over at the bench like this gonna be a long night.
So Leon Wood was one of my teammates, and we're sitting in the locker room getting ready for the 3-point shooting contest. And I was kind of just talking to Leon, trying to calm him down, and we had all these 3-point shooters in there. Bird comes in and says, "Which one of you is gonna come in second place?" So, which one of you gonna come in second place? I'm sitting around, nobody said nothing. It was one of the best scenes I've ever
I'll be back, y'all. My fault, y'all. That was the end of the video. It was like 2 seconds left. I don't know. That video wasn't that long, but my fault, y'all. I'm sick. I just got done running and everything, and I had this on outside. It's a little chilly, like 50 degrees. But no, though. Larry Bird. I'm really going to get a Larry Bird jersey. 100%. I'm getting a white one and a green one. I'm just going to get both of them. Y'all let me know. Should I get a Larry Bird jersey? Y'all let me know in the comments. But it's like Larry Bird, bro. I'm so blessed and so happy that I was able to start watching Larry Bird in 2025. I wish I was watching Bird when I was younger, so I can know the aspects of like how confident and how 2 steps ahead he was on the basketball floor. Cause I could have used that for my advantage when I was playing basketball. I went to college to play basketball. I played high school in basketball and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it was fun, but like I feel like I learned a lot with Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? He looks quiet, but the man is the most confident man you will probably ever see. It's like he just from Indiana, just like me. You know what I'm saying? We got that in common and stuff like that. But I don't think we would never find another Larry Bird. Just from the story time, just from the stories we hearing from all these NBA legends, these celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to watch Larry Bird close up, you know what I'm saying? Like these are rare story times. Like I don't think you will get story times like that in today's game. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, blah 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 said blah 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 and he was gonna blah blah blah. You probably not gonna hear that like that because the lead is kind of sensitive. You know, people do talk trash here and there. Of course, it's basketball at the end of the day. When it's like 10 years later, it's still gonna be trash talking, but it's not gonna be as competitive as it was as back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And the aura was so different. If you understand, like you have to watch on TV or you have to go to a game to see these players. You're not gonna see them all over the internet or nothing. It was no internet. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy just to just sit back and just relax as a young 22-year-old and just hear knowledge from people that's probably 50, 60 years old about Larry Bird, how he was in his prime. You know what I'm saying? You never would hear a player telling you what he's going to do the next play. That's some old school stuff. I'm going to come down here, I'm going to pump fake, you're going to jump for it, and I'm going to get a foul, it's going to be off the glass and one, and I'm going to look at you. How do you remember all those things? That's why he was such a smart player as well. If y'all hear that story, y'all probably just, a lot of people be like, dang, that's crazy. No, it's really crazy because that's a lot of thinking to do. You telling me you gonna come down, pull up, pump fake, I'm gonna jump for it, I'm gonna get in some contact, I'm gonna lean on you, and I'm gonna shoot it, it's gonna go off the glass, and I'm gonna look at you. How do you remember all that? You know what I'm saying? Because we got plays too. We got plays, and just we got a lot of things we got to do on the basketball court. And you thinking about what you're gonna do to the next man, and you do it to him. Crazy work. You'll never see a player. I'm not saying like it might happen one day. You know what I'm saying? Anything's possible, but we won't hear stories like that for a minute. I don't think so. Like we heard stories from Kobe, Mike, Larry Bird, you know. These are legends, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear stories of LeBron James, like LeBron saying he gonna come down, he gonna pump fake you, spin move, Jay. You ain't gonna hear that. You know what I'm saying? Brian, he's a nice dude and he's a good basketball player at the end of the day. But these are like certified, you know what I'm saying? Certified, yeah, that gets to it. You know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot about Larry Bird, and I appreciate y'all for just tapping in with me. You know what I'm saying? I had to start rocking with him. He from Indiana, just like me. We got legends from Indiana, bro. Mike Epps, Michael Jackson, Larry Bird. Who else from Indiana? I don't know who else from Indiana. I gotta do my research, but we got some legends though. Michael Jackson and Larry Bird, right there, Indiana. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you know I gotta keep repping Larry Bird. Like this whole channel, damn near Larry Bird. You know I gotta switch it up though, but you know what I'm saying. But Larry Bird, they need a documentary of Bird, man. We just need a documentary of something that Bird we just could see all the insides, like how the Chicago Bulls documentary, The Last Dance. We need a Boston Celtics documentary. That will, oh my gosh, that would hit numbers. All the athletes would be like, dang, Bird was like this, like that. You know what I'm saying? I already know Bird was that dude, you know. But I appreciate y'all for just tapping in, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know, I'm gonna make sure I make my videos a little longer. I know y'all want my videos to be a little longer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to keep watching Larry Bird. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna switch it up and watch other players. Y'all let me know in the comments who else I should be reacting to. But please subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I'm posting daily, every single day. I don't miss no days. Only if I'm really feeling bad, you know, if I'm really busy. But I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful, amazing day, and nothing but blessings and opportunities come your way. And go green. Shout out to Larry Bird. Shout out to y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.